In this unit, we will discuss reasons for carefully considering the words you choose to write, who you are writing them to, and where they may ultimately be seen by not only your intended, but also unintended audiences. The first thing you need to consider before you even begin to write anything is, what's the point? Listed are a few questions that can get you thinking as you prepare to write. Yes, you do need to prepare to write. That is, if you truly have a message you want to communicate. This is true regardless of who is your target audience. Why have you chosen to write about your topic? Are you researching a topic to learn something new for yourself? If so, be clear about what you want to know so that you can target your research efforts. Or are you trying to inform your audience? Persuade them to think the way you think. If it's difficult to answer these questions, perhaps this is not a topic you care enough about. And if you don't find it interesting, you can be assured that neither will your audience. The bottom line is this: if you are boring yourself as you answer these questions, stop and choose another topic, one that genuinely interests you. If the topic is assigned to you, find a way to take that general topic and narrow it down to something that's truly interesting to you. I deliberately use the word publishing on this slide because I want to emphasize how written words live on. Long after they're tweeted, texted, posted, emailed, or submitted as an assignment. Secondly, I want to encourage you to value your opinion. At this stage in your education or in your life in general, you may not have the most informed opinion, but everyone has a unique perspective that comes as a result of unique experiences. Never underestimate the value of your opinion. Whether you are a freshman in high school, college, or grad school, your opinion is valuable. Always consider publishing your work. Research papers, presentations, science projects. If you invest time and thought into creating something, it's worth sharing. I mentioned Scribd.com here as a resource because it's an online document library where you can publish your work. It can function much like a portfolio if you start now, making it a habit to publish all your work as you go through school. You may think that you don't have a lot of original ideas at this point, but saving your work allows you to reflect back and see your growth over time. Who are you writing for? Your audience determines your tone of voice, whether it will be formal, informal, or conversational. Yes, there is a tone to the written word. Reading your writing out loud will help remind you of that and also help you to catch careless errors, missing words, improper tense, etc. Audience awareness is one of the essential keys to effective writing. When you are speaking, you generally have a pretty good idea who's within earshot of your words. But that's not the case with the written word. Once it's published to an audience of one or many, you really can't be sure whose hands it will wind up in. For the written word, you always have to consider the likelihood that your words will be viewed by someone other than your immediate audience. In other words, if it's a secret, don't put it in writing. As you research, ultimately you get to see how common or uncommon your opinion is and what evidence people are reporting that supports their opinion. It's nice to be opinionated, but an educated person can point to concrete evidence that supports their opinion. And when you can present that evidence to a jury of your peers within an academic discipline, building a body of work on a topic becomes a collaborative effort. What's an academic discipline? At GPC and other colleges and universities, the departments identify the academic discipline. In other words, subjects like literary analysis and literature are generally discussed in the English discipline. Academic discourse or discussion related to psychology and sociology is concentrated in the social sciences, and courses studying biology, physics, or sciences are studied within the physical sciences. It's important to understand that academic discourse is generally concentrated within disciplines to truly recognize the value of research and how your writing can contribute to an ever-growing body of knowledge. A discipline is a body of knowledge related to one academic field of study or profession. The body of knowledge combines expertise, people, projects, communities, challenges, studies, and research. What's next? In the next lecture, you will be introduced to the MLA writing style requirements. You're not expected to memorize the standards, but you are expected to know how to use a reference guide, like the one provided in the text, to apply the standards to your academic writing. Consequently, if an instructor requires you to use APA format, you should be able to apply the APA standards in the same way that you will practice applying the MLA standards. You would just need to reference a different resource or style guide.